Hello, everyone, and good day from wherever you're watching. My name is Chioma Odikolo, and I welcome you all to the Renewed Parenting platform. Today, we'll be discussing about 5 strategies on how to navigate parental burnouts. Yes, sometimes as parents, you might feel, oh, I'm tired. So, what does it mean? What is the meaning of parental burnout? Parental burnout is a state of physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion. Is that state where we feel exhausted? Is that state where you feel tired as a parent? For example, you're coming back from work, you had a lot to deal with at work. You have to take care of the children, to teach them, to train them, to direct them. You have your husband or you have your wife, to communicate with. You have a lot of things to do as a parent, and sometimes we feel exhausted. Sometimes we feel tired. Now, as a parent, I'm going to share with us 5 strategies we can begin to implement to help us when we feel exhausted. Number one is self care. We must prioritize our self care. If we must be there, strong, healthy for our children and for our spouse, our husbands, or our wives, we must prioritize our self care. And some of the ways we can prioritize our self care or take care of ourselves is by exercising, taking short breaks, going for a walk. You're walking, you're exhausted, you're on a particular activity. You could just get up, stretch yourself, and come back to your activity. You could take a walk, you could go outside, get some fresh air, have a little break, then come back and continue with your work. The number two is setting realistic expectation. As parents, we must set realistic expectations. We must not set expectations that is so high. We should dream big, but let's not overwhelm ourselves. Let's set expectations that are realistic. For example, you have children that are toddlers. What expectations do you have as a toddler mom? What expectations do you have of your toddlers? You have children that are teenagers. What expectations do you have of your teenagers? So you have to set those expectations you have to set those goals. Your expectations have to be realistic. You don't expect a teenager to do something that an adult should do. So what are your expectations? If we begin to set realistic expectations, it will help us not to be exhausted, not to be overwhelmed, or not to be tired. Then the third way is to delegate responsibilities. We must learn to delegate responsibilities, including myself. We must learn to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to delegate responsibilities to people we trust, people who've tested and we know this person shares the same value with us. It's okay to delegate responsibilities to friends, to family, provided you trust them and they share the same value. Delegating responsibility will help ease our body. It will help us to feel light, and it will reduce, us being overwhelmed or exhausted. Then number four, learning to say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. We should learn to say no to events or activities that we know will add more overwhelm or will make us to be more exhausted. We're already exhausted. You're tired. You have a lot of things to take care of, and you're taking up appointments that will make you to be more tired. It's okay to say no. There are some things you cannot afford to do at a particular season of your life. It's okay to say no. You have toddlers, you have to look after your toddlers. Probably you work Monday to Friday, and Saturday and Sunday are the only 2 days you have to spend with your family. And as a parent, what do you use those 2 days for? Do you use those 2 days to attend events from morning till evening where you have kids or toddlers to teach and to train? Do you use your Sundays to go to church from morning till night? When you have toddlers, you have your husband or you have your wife to connect and communicate with. We must learn to say no to activities that don't favor us, depending on our current season. It's okay to say no. We should learn to say no so we won't feel overwhelmed. Then the fifth way is to establish boundaries. We must learn to establish boundaries. Sometimes you're back at home and you're working. Your children are talking to you, but you're working. We must learn to set healthy boundaries. I'm at work, I need to face work. And now I'm at home, I need to give my time, my focus, my attention to my children, to my husband, and to my wife. We must learn to set healthy boundaries. When we learn to set healthy boundaries, it will reduce our stress and our overwhelm. So, as a parent, what is that strategy you're going to pick today that will help you or help us, because we are all parents, help us to reduce our stress? Self-care, going for exercise, could it be setting realistic expectations? Don't overwhelm yourself with expectation that is far too high, that you become exhausted, tired, you drained mentally. Just set realistic expectations. Dream big, aim for something very high, but don't overwhelm yourself. Don't cause mental stress for yourself. Delegate responsibilities. Learn to say no. It's okay to say no. Most of us, including me, myself, I'm just learning to say no. So we must learn to say no. It's okay to say no. Then we should establish boundaries, healthy boundaries. So as a parent, remember that if we must feel okay, if we must be strong, healthy for our children, we have to intentionally prioritize our self-care. So thank you very much for listening to me today. I believe you've got value from this video. Please like this video. Please share so that other parents can also learn. And if you've got any question, it's okay. You can drop it down in the comment section and I'll try my best. I'll do my best to answer. Thank you very much and have a good day. See you later. Remember to be renewed in your minds and remember to prioritize your self-care. See you later and bye.